and YouTube, Warpetrie here. This is my finished Raider. For the most part, I just have to glue on some other things and magnetize some things. But I have the wrong size magnets. The magnets I have are a bit too large. And so, this is the hull of the Raider. So yeah, it's a pretty cool model. I like a lot of the features it has. I drew on the sigils, or I don't even know what to call those, the caricatures. So that way I can kind of get a feel of where I want them to be. I'll probably hand prime some of this area or some of these areas, and so that way I know like where that is and stuff. Try to keep that same shape, or I just might take a picture and just redraw it later. I just drew it with a Sharpie, and so it doesn't really stick up, and so when I paint over it, it shouldn't be a problem. Jawa Balls has magnetized the sail here, and I probably will do that. Right now it's just loose on there, so I can take it off. It has a pretty snug fit, so yeah, you don't really need to magnetize it, but I guess it'd be easier. But like I said before, my magnets are a bit too large for that. And that's really it. Some of the features it has on it is that this boarding ramp can come out to a good distance. I can do it with one hand and pinky. So it can also come out, but it just slots back in there. I can do it with one hand and pinky, maybe. Yeah, I'll do that later. But you can put that on either side, and on the other side it just has a little cap, so like it doesn't fit on there. And then this back part, like the prow, not the prow, prow's the front end. I forgot what this is called on the boat, but this can move back and forth, which is cool. You can just always just glue it there. The engine's on the bottom. These bottom two right here, they can move. But if you want, you can always just have them glued in straight or something. But if like you want to have it so it looks like it's turning, you can do that. So that's really it. And then the new ball, you can have it tilted, which is really cool. And I think my battery's gonna run out, or not my battery, but my memory card. So I'll stop this and I'll show the crew. And alright, so now that's all done, here is the crew. So this guy here is the gunner. He sits right at the prow, and the guns are right here. It's in a there's like this 3-piece set, and so there's this part of the shield, there's the gun, and then there's the other part of the shield. But I'm gonna cut the disintegrator, or not, this dark lance right here, right at this part, and then I'm gonna get a magnet so I can magnetize the different options, just so that way I do have the options of switching them out if I wanted to. And once these fit together, I can do it and not make a big shadow. Well, you guys probably all seen the pictures and stuff, but it looks pretty cool. It has like this triangle, like aiming thing. So there's the gunner, and then the disintegrator cannon is right here. So you do get plenty of options for other things. These are like the gruesome trophies, I believe, but you can just have them on there just for looks, and they go onto little ports right there. So you'll see like the little holes. Yeah, they go right in there. And you get 3 of those. You get 2. No, you get 4 actually. You get 2 that look exactly the same. And you can use these for like other close combat weapons for your witches or something. If you just cut the heads off of the spike. And then you get one that's probably my favorite, the Kroot skull. And then there's it's not a servo skull, but it's like a Space Marine skull. And then like a regular human guard skull. And I say Space Marine because it has the bionic eye on it. And so that looks pretty cool. And then you have the other crewmen that just hang off. And so this guy is one of the guys that hangs off of this side of the Raider, and he holds onto like that little handrail. I'm not gonna try to put it on because it's I'm gonna have to pin, like drill a hole and then pin the foot, so that way if I wanted to, well, that didn't work out too bad. So if I wanted to, you could just stick in there and you won't fall off. And with any of with the 2 crewmen that have the splinter rifles, I cut them down into the shard carbine, so that way I know if what raider they're for. And then for this guy is the driver, and so he sits in the back, just like that, and that's pretty much all he does. This is my ninja, quote-unquote ninja. Really simple head swap conversion for the Reaver jet bikes, and I thought it looked really cool. So this chick just hangs off the edge, right there, just like on all the other pictures, but she has the mask, which looks awesome. So that'll be fun to paint up. And then there's this guy who just hangs off the edge over here by his little hook. If I can get that in the camera. There we go. So overall, I really like this model. This guy also carries the shard carbine, and I'll glue that on once he's all painted, so I can get his chest and stuff. So I really like this model. It's pretty cool. It definitely is very fiddly. There's a lot of places where I don't want to touch, only because I'll probably get cut. You do have to be paying attention when you build this model, and I'll explain it when I unbox the Ravager set, because it's pretty much the same thing. And so you can see like the bottom part right there isn't perfect. Yeah, I am. Alright, sorry about that. You can see that the bottom part isn't perfect, and that's pretty crucial. Well, not really crucial, but it's pretty important that you get that to match up as perfect as you can. And then there's that part, which I think glues together. I'm not sure. Yeah. And then there's just different parts, like this little step that glues onto one of the sides, and then you glue it onto the other side, and then it has these little parts that glue onto that. And so once I unbox the Ravager for you, I'll try to explain it. But there are certain things that if you don't glue it on, like for the structure here for the masks, or the sails, it'll actually like if you didn't glue the floor down correctly, it'll just puncture through, and then you'll have this built, but yet the side hole is glued to the floor, but yet this the deck itself will like be loose. So you just gotta watch out for that and make sure all your stuff is glued correctly, and then you really shouldn't have a problem. So that's the Ravager, or not the Ravager, the Raider. I'll try to get this painted sometime within the next few weeks. I got a lot of stuff to build, which is pretty cool, and then I got school and stuff. But we'll see. So there it is. hopefully you guys enjoy this little video. Hopefully it wasn't too chaotic, and I'll talk to you guys later.